We good? Did we get wrong? Good evening. Good evening. I want to thank everybody for coming here. I'm Mr. Lautenschläger. I'm the high school principal here at Massillon, Washington High School. It is a great honor of mine. Every time I was telling some of the students that every time I look out here with adults, I get much more nervous than I probably should. And sometimes if I just talk to them a little longer, it makes my heart kind of calm down a little bit. But I want to just take this opportunity very briefly to thank you for the opportunity to serve your children and to serve these students. It's been an incredible year. It's been an incredible first year for me. A lot of firsts, a lot of new things, but I can tell you that much of the success here at this school is obviously because of our staff, but a large part of the leadership that walks the hallways is right here, along with probably about 1,130 other students that are carrying the hallway. So I appreciate their leadership. I want to thank you, obviously, for coming out this evening and for all of your support. Obviously, the morals and the values and the ethics that you've created at home have put these students in a wonderful position to succeed in their lifetime. I just real briefly, as we go through, I'm not going to talk real long here, but I wanted to just point out, I guess, to the students, one thing that you guys may not realize, but by my calculations, tonight there's going to be roughly over $100,000 given out this evening. $100,000 given out this evening by very, very generous people. And I guess what I want to bring to your attention as students, as you're moving forward, is that somebody else's hard work has created the generosity to give these things to you. And so as you accept the scholarships, I want you to be thankful. Because of their hard work and their generosity, you guys get to benefit from all the things that they've done in their lives. And I guess I want you to use it as motivation as you become great in your lives and you come back to Massillon. I hope that you remember what they have done to make this opportunity possible for you with their generosity. So just remember that $100,000 over that will be given out this evening. You'll be recipients of that money. And just remember that as you move forward in your life, it's going to be your job as stewards of that money to work hard to make sure that you can create the impact that they're creating for you. So with further ado, I would like to turn it over to, I believe, Mrs. Parr at this time. And we'd just like you to enjoy the evening, sit back, relax, and we appreciate all that you do for us.
Good evening. Due to various conflicts with our underclassmen, many could not attend this evening. So we are only announcing students who were present at practice today and that could be present here tonight. Please note that there is a complete list of our students receiving honors in the program. The first awards to be announced are our highest honor students. Lapel pins with the seal of Washington High School are presented to the students with a 4.0 or above GPA. Seniors, gold, juniors, silver, sophomores, bronze, and freshmen, ink pens. The GPA is determined by cumulative grades at the end of the first, third, fifth, and seventh semesters. Please hold your applause until the end of each grade level. I will begin with highest honor freshman students. Zachary Bradford, Bryce Bremenkamp, Caitlin Egan, Jacqueline Geckler, Morgan Hannon, Nicholas Hathaway, Grace Knipe, Kylie Lambie, Crystal Lynn, Lizbeth Lopez, Kenneth David Merritt, Melanie Merritt, Ariana Moore, Faith Russell, Dominic Salvino, Lainey Williams, and Mia Woods. Congratulations, top freshmen. At this time, I will announce sophomore highest honor students. Alex Bauer, Mackenzie Copeland, Haley Leiber, Jordan Legal, Therese Robinson, and Micaiah Smith. Congratulations to our highest honors sophomores. At this time, I will announce our junior highest honor students: Emma Bachtel, Haley Beal, Caleb Carey, Kiara Cleveland, Charity Daly, Olivia Musey. Congratulations to our highest honor juniors. At this time, I will announce our senior highest honor students: Luke Balzay, Luke Brayler, Jacob Catrone, Brianna Dancy, Justin Gaddis, Michaela Garofalo, Dorian Gibson, Cameron Gradigan, Jet Hannon, James Hardwick, Alyssa Harris, Diamond Haverstock, Matthew Hersher, Jacob Hess. Ashley Hess. Sierra James. Blake Jenkins. Zane Meyer. Megan Manson. Alexis Markley. Victoria Menchez. Mitchell Paulus. Joshua Perry. Brianna Perkowski. Madeline Price. Megan Rudy. Cameron Simpson. Destiny Stevenson. Cameron Sunkel. Ladies and gentlemen, our senior highest honor students. At this time, I will now be announcing our 9th grade students on Honor Roll 3/4. Bailey Alt. Zach Bradford. Bryce Brennemkamp. Lucas Barrick. Ayana Burns. Haley Burns. Kendra Carrico. Natalie Davis. Nathan Depew. Caitlin Egan. Colson Estep. Julius Frick. Jacqueline Geckler. Xavier Geisinger. Antoinette Givens. Zoe Griffith. Joseph Grimm. Jamie Grossweiler. Jackson Hannon. Morgan Hannon. Oh, Jackson. Sorry. Robert Harwig. Nicholas Hathaway. Kaylin House. Walker Huggins. Andrew Kennan. Gabrielle Kring. Ramir Kiles. Kylie Lambie. Aaliyah Lance. Crystal Lynn. Lizbeth Lopez. Kenneth David Merritt. Melanie Merritt. Derek Murphy. Lexi Norris. Kevin Parsons, Emma Peltier, Xavier Rogers, Faith Russell, Dominic Salvino, Carson Schindler, Justin Shanklin, Shania Slaughter, Caleb Stark. That's everybody, right? Cody Wands, Lainey Williams, Mia Woods. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to our 9th grade students, honor roll 3/4. At this time, I will be calling up our sophomore students on honor roll, all 3/4. Start with Xavier Andrews, Alex Bauer, Isabel Brady, Zachary Catrone, Isaiah Clark, Mackenzie Copeland, Eric Corum, Ryan Cottrell, Nathaniel Corder, Rager Els, Abigail Evans, Nicholas Ginther, Nicholas Grassler, Christopher Gerard Jr., Kayvon Johnson, Jersey Knight, Haley Leiber, Jordan Legal, Caitlin Lutz, David McCallicker, Amira Mitchell, Brock Morrison, Jacob Orr, Haley Orr, Alicia Feaster, Autumn Feaster, Terrence Frankel, Therese Robinson, Emily Ryder, Bethany Santucci, Micaiah Smith, Paige Vi, Davin Wenzel, is that it? Ladies and gentlemen, our 10th grade students honor roll 3/4. At this time, I will announce our 11th grade students on honor roll, all three quarters. We will begin with Owen Affolter. Kristen Allman. Emma Bachtel. Jack Bachtel. Haley Beal. Caleb Carey. Kiara Cleveland. Nick Conley. Charity Daly. Anna Durzik. Trevor Farrell. Michaela Farrington. Nevaeh Fields. Tyler Haug. Trevor Hirschberger. Michaela Lee. Aiden Longwell. Benjamin MacArthur. Dylan Miller. Olivia Musey. Zoe Paulus. Trent Reel. Luke Roth. Jenna Shell. Destiny Shiflett. Ethan Tobin. Ladies and gentlemen, 11th grade students, honor roll, all three quarters. At this time, I will be announcing 12th grade students on honor roll, all three quarters. Cheyenne Adams. Luke Balzay. Brianna Banks. KP Benton. Mackenzie Bradford. Luke Brayler. Caitlin Brown. Jordan Burkhart. Jacob Catrone. Harley Christner. Alex Collins. Shannon Corder. Jacob Critchfield. Brianna Dancy. Anika Dansby. Keyshawn Dorsey. Gabriella Finley. Alexander Flickinger. Justin Gaddis. Michaela Garofalo. Dorian Gibson. Cameron Gradigan. Frederick Guerra. Hannah Gump. Jet Hannon. James Hardwick. Imani Hattery. Diamond Haverstock. Matthew Hersher. Ashley Hess. Jacob Hess. Sarah Howe. Jack Jacobs. Sierra James. Blake Jenkins. Colby Johnson. Ashley Curtis. Dylan Knopf. Sean Leonard. Zane Meyer. Madeline Manack. Megan Manson. Alexis Markley. Brett Martin. Katie Martin. Victoria Menchez. Austin Mills. Mahaley Neese. Tice Pat. Mitchell Paulus. Malik Coloso. Joshua Perry. Brianna Perkowski. Macy Pope. Madeline Price. Mackenzie Pritchett. Zachariah Rohr. Megan Rudy. Nathan Santucci. Brennan Schilling. Brandon Simpson. Cameron Simpson. Kyle Slagle. Destiny Stevenson. Cameron Sunkel. Ashlea Tolles. Marissa Toney. Logan Worley. Kylie Young. Ladies and gentlemen, 12th grade students on honor roll all 3 quarters. Going a little quick on that end. I forgot to wait for that girl to get to the end. I know it takes time, but it's wonderful to have that many names to announce. Mrs. Brayler will now announce the honors diploma recipients.
The state of Ohio sets criteria for students to earn an honors diploma that includes having a minimum of a 3.5 GPA, a 27 or higher on the ACT, as well as having 4 years of college prep courses in English, math, science, and social studies, and can also include arts, career tech, and foreign language. The following students have earned this distinction. As I read your name, please stand. Cheyenne Adams, Emma Balazet, Luke Balazet, Ethan Burrell, Luke Brayler, Caitlin Brown, Jacob Catrone, William Clark, Brianna Danzy, Samantha Hackenbrack, Gabriella Finley, Michaela Garofalo, Dorian Gibson, Hannah Gump, Mia Hamilton, Jet Hannon, James Hardwick, Alyssa Harris, Amani Hattery, Diamond Haverstock, Matt Hersher, Jacob Hess, Sierra James, Blake Jenkins, Hannah King, Ashley Curtis, Jasden Longhire, Jonathan Mockermer, Zane Meyer, Madeline Manak, Megan Manson, Victoria Menchez, Willa Mummy, Mahaley Neese, Mitchell Paulus, Josh Perry, Brianna Perkowski, Madeline Price, Vanessa Rainsberg, Tristan Rohr, Megan Rudy, Nathan Santucci, Cameron Simpson, Gabrielle Skylas, Kaylee Squires, Rachel Steiner, Destiny Stevenson, Cameron Sunkel, Amaya Turley, Logan Vossen, and Kylie Young. Congratulations, students. Please welcome to the stage Mr. Eric Myers.
Each year, the members of the Massillon Education Association like to recognize the seniors that have maintained the highest grades throughout their high school years. Ladies and gentlemen, your teachers are very proud of you and all of the accomplishments you have achieved. And as I call your name, would you please come forward to receive a little token of appreciation for all of your hard work. Luke Balazet, Luke Brayler, Gabriel Kachanik, Jacob Catrone, Brianna Dancy, William Dean Clark, Justin Gaddis, Michaela Garofalo, Dorian Gibson, Cameron Gradigan, Samantha Hackenbracht, Mia Hamilton, Jet Hannon, James Hardwick, Alyssa Harris, Diamond Haverstock, Matthew Hersher, Jacob Hess, Ashley Hess, Sierra James, Blake Jenkins, Zane Meyer, Megan Manson, Alexis Markley, Victoria Menchez, Mitchell Paulus, Joshua Perry, Brianna Perkowski, Madeline Priest, Megan Rudy, Cameron Simpson, Destiny Stevenson, Cameron Sunkel. Again, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Massillon Education Association, the teacher organization here in the Massillon City Schools, congratulations. Up next, please welcome Mr. Craig McConnell.
Good evening. I'm going to be presenting the Washington High School Citizenship Award. The Washington High School Citizenship Award is awarded to the senior student who possesses exceptional qualities in citizenship, character, and honor. This year's award for outstanding citizenship goes to Cameron Sunkel. The next award is the Leadership Award. The Washington High School Leadership Award honors one male and one female senior who, as a student leader, has a positive impact on the student body. This award is sponsored by the WHS administration and faculty. The two students voted to have the highest leadership qualities are Brianna Perkowski and Luke Balizet. The next award is the Activities Award. The Washington High School Activities Award is presented to one male and one female senior student who participates in a variety of extracurricular activities. The recipients for the 2019 are Alexis Markley and Nate Santucci. The next award is the Attendance Award. The Washington High School Perfect Attendance Award honors those students who have had perfect attendance all 4 years of high school. This year's recipients of the Perfect Attendance Awards are Joshua Perry and Matthew Hersher. Next, I would like to introduce Sergeant Sean O'Brien of the United States Marine Corps.
Good evening, everybody. So I have a couple of awards to give out today. So I'm going to do a brief description of the awards I'm giving out. But first, I'd like to thank you all. Just want to let you guys know that I serve on your pleasure. I serve these students of Washington. I also serve the faculty. They've been kind enough to invite me out here today, and I want to thank each and every one of you. So without further ado, it gives me great pleasure here to present the Semper Fidelis Award for Musical Excellence. The United States Marine Corps is proud to have the finest musical program in the world. The most notable organization of the program is the Marine Band, also known as the President's Own. From Washington, D.C., this prestigious musical organization was formed in 1798 and has played at every presidential inauguration since Thomas Jefferson's in 1801. The March King, the great John Philip Sosa, led the band for 12 years. The Marine Corps realizes that there would be no Marine Band without dedicated young musicians. For this reason, the Marine Corps supports the high school band programs each year by awarding the Semper Fidelis Award. I'm honored to present this year's award in recognition of diligence, dedication, and musical excellence as a performing high school band member to Matthew Hersher. Since the Marine Corps was established over 242 years ago, we have enjoyed some of the most demanding physical standards in the world. We require our Marines to be in the absolute top physical condition in order for the Marine Corps to be successful in its missions. The Marine Corps realizes that the foundation for good physical fitness is laid in the high school athletic organizations. In addition to good training habits, high school athletes are well aware of teamwork and discipline, two important elements in the makeup of a Marine. For this reason, the United States Marine Corps takes pleasure in supporting high school athletics by presenting the Distinguished Athletic Award. This year's recipients, who are recognized for displaying courage, poise, self-confidence, and leadership as a high school athlete, are Tamia Broyles and Blank Jenkins. All right, and finally, the Marines have been recognized as the best military organization in the world. We earn that reputation because the Marines teach every new recruit the value of strength and mental toughness. Mental strength comes through academic study. We encourage the nation's youth to complete high school. We also offer every Marine several methods of going to college at our expense. I'm honored to recognize the efforts of a special student. This student has demonstrated outstanding leadership and citizenship in academics. The United States Marine Corps takes pleasure in presenting the Scholastic Excellence Award to Joshua Perry. All right, please welcome our next presenter, Sergeant First Class Connor with the United States Army.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure to be here. U.S. Army Reserve National Scholar Athlete Award. The U.S. Army Reserve believes that young people should strive to be best they can be in all areas of their lives. The Scholar Athlete Award program is our way of recognizing and rewarding selected high school students who are doing just that, excelling in classroom and on the athletic field. This year's recipients for the Scholar Athlete Awards are Zane Mayer, Alyssa Harris, Emma Batchel, and Caleb Carey. Please welcome your next presenter, Coach Nate Moore.
Good evening, everyone. It's fantastic to be here tonight. I'm your athletic director, and it's great to see so many student athletes out in the audience and behind me here on the stage. And I really like when our sports teams or our student athletes competing individually when they win on the field or on the court. But I love when our student athletes win the classroom, and that's what we're here to talk about and recognize some fantastic student athletes that do both. The first award is the Archie Griffin Sportsmanship Award. In association with integrity of the name of the two-time Heisman Trophy winner Archie Griffin, the Ohio High School Athletic Association presents annually the Archie Griffin Sportsmanship Award. They are given to a male and female student who have been outstanding in their effort to promote sportsmanship in their school and community. Our recipients are William Dean Clark and Samantha Hackenbrack. Next is the OHSAA Scholar Athlete Award. The Ohio High School Athletic Association recognizes a male and female Scholar Athlete of the Year at each member's school in Ohio. The award is presented to the male and female student of that year's graduating class who have met the following criteria. 1, the highest grade point average at the end of the first semester of the senior year. 2, received a minimum of 4 varsity letters. 3, in the event of a tie, the student with the most varsity letters will receive the award. The recipients are Cameron Sunkel and Madeline Price. The next award is the NFHS National Award of Excellence. Awarded to 1 male and 1 female senior student who has displayed exemplary sportsmanship, ethics, and integrity, These students embody good citizenship, good moral character, and good sporting behavior. They are positive role models and encourage others to be positive role models. Our recipients are Justin Gaddis and Brianna Danzy. Next is the Timothy S. Sweterlich Memorial Scholarship. The Timothy S. Sweterlich Memorial Scholarship is given in memory of this 1983 Washington High School graduate. Tim was a valedictorian of his class, a two-way starter for a Massillon Tiger football team that played for the state championship, along with his involvement in numerous organizations. Tim received appointments to all 3 service academies and decided on the Air Force Academy. As an F-15 pilot, he flew combat missions in the Desert Storm War. Shortly after the war, Tim contracted cancer and died at an early age. Chip Packlet, a classmate, has funded and coordinated this scholarship in Tim's memory. This year's recipient is Mia Hamilton. Our next presenter will be Linda Sklar.
Quota International is a philanthropic organization in this country and in 17 other countries around the world. Its philanthropy is disadvantaged women and children and the deaf and hard of hearing. The Canton chapter of Quota every year gives thousands of dollars of scholarship money to young men and women and alternative students entering a field to support people with developmental disabilities and the hearing impaired. I am very proud to announce a $1,000 scholarship to Gabriella Finley on behalf of the Canton Quota chapter. Congratulations, Gabriella. And our next presenter is Michelle Hartman, please.
Good evening. The first scholarship that I'm here to award is the Massillon Rotary Paul Brown Scholarship. The Massillon Rotary Paul Brown Scholarship was established in 1980 with the first scholarship awarded in 1981. Lee H. McCauley, a Massillon Rotarian, and Paul Brown came together to establish the Paul E. Brown Endowment Fund. Paul Brown had just published his book, PB, The Paul Brown Story. Lee made arrangements with the publisher to purchase 1,500 books. Paul and Lee conducted a book tour where Paul provided his time and autographed books for sale. The proceeds from these book sales, together with cash contributions from Paul and the Massillon Rotary Club, was the beginning funding for the endowment. When Paul Brown passed, the Paul Brown family asked that in lieu of flowers, money be contributed to the endowment. This provided a significant increase in the funds available to award scholarships. Paul Brown and the Massillon Rotary established the scholarship to help with the college education of any player, manager, or trainer who at a minimum serves the WHS Tiger football team his or her entire senior year. As Paul Brown quoted in his book, "We wanted our players to be intelligent, fast, coachable, to have good size and character, in other words, to be solid citizens and solid football players." The scholarship is awarded in the spring and is for 4 years. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipient, Cameron Sunkel. Next, I am here to present scholarships on behalf of the Rotary Club of Massillon. Rotary International is a non-political, non-religious service organization more than 100 years old that brings together business leaders to provide humanitarian aid, encourages high ethical standards in our careers, and works to advance goodwill and peace around the world. Worldwide, there are 34,000 Rotary clubs like ours with approximately 1.2 million members. Together, working with the UN and Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, we are this close to eliminating polio from the globe. Our motto is service above self, and one of our acts of service is to raise funds and give scholarships to our students at Massillon High School. we've become familiar with some of your best students who come to our meetings when honored as Students of the Month. It is a great privilege to present the scholarships, $1,000 each, based on academic achievement, extracurricular activities, community involvement, and a short essay about their plans for further education. This year, the scholarships are granted to the following young people who exemplify the spirit of Rotary: Madeline Price, Megan Rudy, Zane Meyer, and Matthew Hersher. Congratulations. Zane? Congratulations, you're welcome. Matthew? Thank you. Congratulations. Next to present will be Mr. Ron Schwartz and David Strukel.
Thanks, Linda. This is the 5th year that I've attended tonight's program, and it is reassuring to see on the stage these young men and women that have worked hard and excelled while preparing for life after high school. The awards presented tonight are a reflection of the continued support of our youth by our community and our alumni. It is a privilege for me to represent the Massillon Tiger Football Booster Club and the OB License Plate Scholarship Committee. The OB License Plate was the brainchild of Mary Strukel, a Washington High School alumnus, former Massillon Board of Education member, and the #1 fan of the children of Massillon. It was Mary's idea of establishing a vanity license plate for our high school, just like many major colleges. With Mary's passing, we are pleased to have her son David to help with tonight's presentation of the scholarships. What better symbol to put on a license plate acknowledging our Massillon Tigers than our OB mascot? We are the first high school in our nation to have this distinction. A percentage of every OB plate registration is now dedicated to the scholarships for Massillon students. To date, we have awarded 15 $1,000 scholarships. Tonight's recipients have given of their time and efforts toward Massillon Tiger football, either as a player or athletic trainer. These individuals have excelled in the classroom, shown leadership, dedication, commitment, and a work ethic that help them achieve their goals. These attributes are consistent with the great Massillon tradition and have led to you receiving this award. The OB License Plate Committee is pleased to assist you towards your educational goals through this scholarship. Tonight's recipients have among their accomplishments class ranking of 30th or better in a class of 265. All have a 4-point grade average or higher. 1 is a class valedictorian. 3 are nominated for Outstanding Senior Boy. I'm asking David to announce tonight's recipients of this year's scholarships. As your name is called, please come forward and receive your award.
Thank you, Ron. The first recipient is Luke Brayler. Next is Justin Gaddis. Next is Cameron Simpson. And finally, Cameron Sunkel. Please welcome to the stage the Burberry family.
Good evening. My name is Brooke Burberry, and I'm presenting for the second year in a row the James Burberry Memorial Golf Scholarship. My dad, Coach Burberry, taught math here at Washington High School and was a boys golf coach for 15 years. Our family wants to give back to the community after the astounding support the staff and students offered during his illness. My dad took enormous pride in his golfers and always tried to establish camaraderie and good sportsmanship on and off the course. He put every effort into encouraging his golfers to better their skills and their aspirations. The recipient of this year's scholarship may be one of the last who have the opportunity to personally know Coach Burberry, who invited younger golfers to practice with the high school team in the hopes of continuing the excellence in the Massillon Tigers golf program. Today, I'm proud to announce the winner of the $2,000 scholarship goes to a bright, motivated young man who followed through with his commitment to golf since middle school. His accomplishments on and off the golf course more than prove the promise of potential in his future endeavors. Congratulations to Braxton Miller, and the best of luck to you this fall at Malone University. Please welcome to the stage Mrs. Patricia Bean.
I am here to present the Brenda M. Robinson Memorial Scholarship. And Brenda Robinson, affectionately called Mrs. Rob by her students, taught here at Washington High School for many years and organized the Success Club. Ms. Rob instilled in her students a desire to achieve academically and in volunteering service to others. Her motto was, "If you can believe it, you can achieve it." So this scholarship is offered to a graduating senior who exhibits these qualities. And so the recipient this year plans to attend Ohio State University and major in pre-med. We award this scholarship of $800 to Cameron Simpson. Congratulations. Carrie Klott and Ron Riofli will be presenting our next award.
Good evening. Tower Industries has become a leader in our community and in the stone countertop and solid surface industries by aspiring to 6 core values. We're kind and we take initiative. We get the job done and we make it right, all the while striving to be humble and enthusiastic. Along with this student's work ethic of working 20 to 25 hours per week throughout her high school years, her application demonstrated Tower Industries' core values in a unique way. So on behalf of the Wursler family and Tower Industries, Carrie and I are pleased to present the $1,000 Bob Wursler Scholarship for the 2019 academic school year to Gabriella Finley. Please welcome to the stage Joanne Boyd.
Good evening. On behalf of AltCare Health Plans, I'm honored to present the 2018 AltCare Service and Leadership Scholarship Award. The recipient of the scholarship must participate on a high school sports team and demonstrate how he or she is a service-oriented leader at school, on a sports team, or in the community. AltCare was fortunate this year to honor their scholarship recipients with a scholarship valued at $500. And on behalf of AltCare, I am honored to present the 2018 AltCare Service and Leadership Scholarship to Macy Pope.
Congratulations, you're welcome. And here is your, if I can open it. Here you go, and here's your letter and your award. Thank you. Okay, you're welcome. Let's see.
Please welcome Mr. Jamie Marceric to the stage.
Thank you. The William and Pearl Henderson Trust Fund is a scholarship in memory of this couple who wanted to continue supporting the students of Massillon further their education. Hard work, dedication, the desire to succeed are just some of the qualities this year's recipients possess. Please come forward when I call your names. James Hardwick, Sarah Howe, Blake Jenkins, Malik Peloso, Rachel Steiner. The Guy B. and Mabel Likens Scholarship is awarded to a high school senior who will be pursuing a bachelor's degree, who has maintained a GPA of a 3.0 while in high school, and who is also involved in community service. This $500 Likens Energy Award goes to Alexis Markley. The J. M&M Scholarship Foundation is committed to supporting the college dream, providing books and supplies to low-income college-bound students. This scholarship is awarded to one senior from either Washington High School or McKinley Senior High School every year. We are proud to announce this year's recipient and award a $600 award to Madeline Price. The next presenter will be Mr. Dave Schultz.
Good evening. I'm here tonight to present the award, scholarship award, the Richard Merchant Scholarship Award. It's an award that was created in memory of Dick Merchant, who I knew and who died all too young as a young attorney and a recently elected member of the Massillon City Council. His two sons graduated from Washington High School and went on to very successful careers. Tonight, I'd like to name the recipient of the Richard Merchant Scholarship Award, and it goes to Alexis Markley. And I'd like to call to the podium Scott Lehman.
Good evening, everyone. In honor of Jimmy Kiefer, a longtime member of the Eagles 190 and staunch supporter of the Massillon Tiger football program, two $3,000 scholarships are being presented this year. Eligible recipients must be a graduating senior from the Washington High School class of 2019, a member of the Massillon Washington High School football team, and attending full-time 2- or 4-year accredited college, university, and not already receiving a full scholarship. On behalf of the Jimmy Kiefer Scholarship Fund, we proudly present two scholarships to Cameron Sunkel and Luke Brailer. Please welcome to the stage our next presenter, Beth Sturrett.
Good evening. I'm Beth Starrett, proud recipient of one of these alumni scholarships from the class of 2002, and I'm joined this evening by my fellow committee member, Paul Manson, class of 1964. The Washington High School Alumni Scholarship Fund was established in 1986 to provide scholarships to deserving seniors who desire to continue their education and accomplish the goals they set for themselves. The awards are granted to students who have excelled academically and have contributed to their school and/or community. These awards not only provide an incentive for students, but also emphasize the message that academic achievement is valued in our community. The scholarship fund has steadily grown from its first donation of $85 to the current value of approximately $650,000. Money comes into the fund from many sources. We receive donations from alumni, friends, past classes, memorials, bequests from estates, and fundraisers, and the donations range from $5 to $30,000. We started with one $350 scholarship in 1989, and the awards have grown in size and number. To this date, 472 students have received scholarships totaling $466,820,000. This year, 28 students will receive $1,000 scholarships. Thank you to all who have contributed to this scholarship fund, as it would not be possible without you. The first award we would like to present is specifically the Gordon B. Williams Scholarship. Mr. Williams was recognized as a distinguished citizen in 1994. Captain Williams was a decorated veteran, successful businessman, college professor, and philanthropist. The scholarship is given in his name to the student who submitted the strongest application. This year, the recipient is Jacob Hess. The second specific scholarship we have is the Dorothy Sibylla Blantz Scholarship. This scholarship was established by her family in her honor. Mrs. Blantz was not able to go to college, but she knew how important it was to have a college education. The one restriction on this scholarship is that it must go to a woman. This year, because of the success of the scholarship fund, we are able to give 2 scholarships, and they are awarded to Michaela Garofalo and Mia Hamilton. As mentioned, we also have more scholarship recipients that are not named for a specific person, but just on behalf of the scholarship fund, and we'd also like to present those students at this time. Please hold your applause till the end, and I'll announce all the students. If you would, please come up as your name is called to receive your scholarship. Luke Balizay, Luke Brailer, Caitlin Brown, Jacob Catrone, Dean Clark, Brianna Dancy, Gabriella Findley, Justin Gaddis, Jet Hannon, Alyssa Harris, Diamond Haverstock, Matthew Hersher, Ashley Hess, Sierra James, Ashley Curtis, Zane Meyer, Megan Manson, Alexis Markley, it's so exciting, we have so many to give, it gets backed up. Mitchell Paulus, Brianna Perkowski, Madeline Price, Nathan Santucci, Cameron Simpson, Cameron Sunkel, and Amaya Turley. Let's give them a round of applause. Please welcome Kirk Brathwaite for the next scholarship presentation.
Good evening. My name is Kurt Braith. I'm here to present the Kelly Murphy Student Athlete Scholarship Award. Kelly Murphy was an advocate, bench warmer, who served the bench warmers, who volunteered his time and was a loyal member for many, many years. The bench warmers have been in existence for over 50 years. And this will be our 5th year presenting our scholarship awards to deserving students who exemplified positive role models, giving of their time, community involvement, and were service-oriented individuals. The first scholarship goes to Brianna Danzy. Brianna played volleyball, a member of the advisory board, PEP Club, National Honor Society, National Technical Honor Society, Spanish Club, FCA, and SOAR. Brianna will be attending Ashland University to pursue a major in exercise science, where her ultimate goal is to receive her doctorate in physical therapy. The second scholarship goes to KP Benton. This young man is involved in many community events throughout the Massillon Parks and Recreation community. As a young man with autism, KP does not allow autism to define him or limit him as a person. He wants to one day create a game that will bring the same type of encouragement, excitement to individuals with autism, schizophrenia, bipolar disorders, etc., as it does to the average individual. KP will attend Kent State University at Stark State to pursue a degree in computer science. The third scholarship goes to Cameron Simpson. Cameron has coached the youth football camps in Massillon from 2016 to 2018. He also has volunteered his time helping out fundraisers held throughout the Massillon Tiger Booster Club throughout the years. Cameron will be attending the Ohio State University to pursue a degree in pre-med. The final scholarship goes to Ashley Tolles. Ashley comes from a family where no one has gone to college and received a degree. A sibling of 3, her mother emphasized the need to pursue a college education. With her mother's recent layoff after nearly 30 years, Ashley knew that she must go to college in order to give herself a chance to a better life. She has taken every science college credit plus course offered at Massillon High School, such as geology, astronomy, and environmental science and energy to prepare herself for college. Ashley will be attending Bowling Green State University to pursue a degree in marine biology.
I'm here to present a couple of scholarships in behalf of my mom, Wilma Chandler. From the time I was in grade school, she preached education, even though she wasn't fortunate enough to get very much education. I remember when I started high school, I signed up for some wood shop and some home economics, and she was working out at State Hospital in the laundry down in half an hour. And I come home and I showed her that, and the next day she took off, even though there was 3 of us who couldn't afford it, but she took off and marched me back down here and signed me up for some chemistry and some college English and some German. Didn't get any scholarships when I left high school. Went in the Air Force and spent 4 years in the Air Force and went to Kent State on the GI Bill. But if she hadn't done that, there'd been no way I'd have been able to get through Kent. This is Wilma Chandler Award for Excellence, and the 2 scholarships goes to one to Cameron Simpson, who, like Kurt said, is going to Ohio State University to major in pre-med, who wants to be a doctor. He's also been a great football player for the Tigers. Let's give him a big round of applause. and the other goes to Macy Pope, who's going to Kent State University at Stark to major in nursing, and she had a 3.5 grade point average. Congratulations. The next presenter will be Chip Painter.
As a former Tiger basketball player, I am honored to present the H.J. Chip Painter Leadership Award. This year we have two seniors who exhibit exceptional leadership on and off the court, and we are pleased to award each of them a $1,500 scholarship. Congratulations, Anika Dansby and Brett Martin. The next presenter is Tom Season.
Hi, good evening. We are Tom and Chiquita Season, parents of Aaron Season. And the Aaron Season Memorial Scholarship is awarded in memory of Aaron Season and is presented to a graduating senior who has been accepted into an accredited school of technology, college, or university. Leadership qualities, compassion for one's fellow persons, and participation in community life are all taken into consideration. Aaron was a 1999 honors graduate of Washington High School, played football, track, was on the academic challenge team, speech and debate, and he was a graduate of the United States Merchant Marine Academy. He served as a first lieutenant in the United States Army. He was mortally wounded in an IED attack in Mosul, Iraq, and died from his wounds in the U.S. hospital in Landstuhl, Germany. Aaron believed in the importance of education beyond high school, and through the generosity of hundreds of people from across the United States, this scholarship was started to help deserving high school graduates further their studies. Aaron had a zest for life and a passion for learning in addition to many great qualities, which is in part what this scholarship represents. And we are pleased to present two $1,000 scholarships, one to Matt Herscher and the second to Amaya Turley. Our next presenter is George Helmreich.
The Stacy Helmreich Gardner Memorial Scholarship is a scholarship that's presented to a graduating Washington High School senior. It's a $3,000 scholarship. It's a one-time scholarship, and it's given in memory of our family's daughter, Stacy. The thought is that since, as you can see, Stacy passed away, she was killed, unfortunately, in a traffic accident in 2015. She was a 1989 graduate of Washington High School. She went to Malone College, got a BA in psychology there, went to Akron U and got her master's, and eventually started working as a counselor, a licensed professional clinical counselor, and was working at the North Canton Medical Foundation at the time of her passing. When we were thinking of ways to honor her, the thought came that our family is one in which most of us are first-time graduates of college. I'm the first one from my family of origin to graduate from college. My wife, Jerry, is the first in her family to graduate from college. And Stacy's husband, Mike, was also the first in his family to graduate from college. Our other daughter, Corey, was the second to graduate from college, but that's only because her mom and dad had good enough jobs to help her get through. So we thought we would like to pass this on, this whole concept of giving people an opportunity to lift themselves up and improve the trajectory of their family. We had a lot of good candidates this year, as we've had every year we've done it, and it was a very difficult decision to make. But I'm pleased to announce that this year's 2019 recipient of the Stacy Helmrich Gardner Memorial Scholarship is Cameron Simpson. Okay. Please welcome back Mrs. Amy Brailer to present our next awards.
Actually, I'm going to introduce Rebecca Studer and Jet Hannon to present the next scholarship.
I am honored this year to present the Ryan C. Hannon Memorial Scholarship in memory of my father. He was a 1994 graduate and lettered all 4 years as a member of the Tiger Shark swim team, earning all academic All-American status. He swam for 4 years for the University of Toledo, where he graduated with a degree in electrical engineering. Later, in 2014, he was inducted into the Stark County Swimming and Diving Hall of Fame. He exhibited the qualities this award winner represents. This deserving senior lettered all 4 years as a member of the Tiger Shark swim team. He was awarded All-American academic team status in 2019, along with many other accolades. He has demonstrated outstanding qualities in character, leadership, service to school and community, as well as academic excellence. It is our pleasure to award this year's recipient of $1,000 to Cameron Sunkel. Please welcome back Mrs. Amy Brailer to present our next awards.
The Doug Sorg Swimming Scholarship is named after Doug, who was a 1974 graduate of Washington High School and a 3-year member of the Tiger Shark swim team. After high school, he attended Baldwin Wallace College. At age 19, Doug became ill and was diagnosed with cancer, passing away a year later. But during his short tenure on Earth, Doug displayed courage, faithfulness to a task, and a very high level of commitment to a cause. These are the qualities that are looked for in the recipient of this scholarship bearing his name. And the winner is Cameron Simpson. I'm sorry, Cameron Sunkel. The Stark County Educational Assistance Scholarship Fund was formed to help deserving Stark County students. This is the 4th year Massillon Washington High School has received this scholarship for $500. This year's winners are Ashley Tolles and Amaya Turley. The Charity Roch Vocational Technical Scholarships are awarded by the Charity School of Kendall to career tech education students who are continuing their education at a post-secondary institute. This year, 10 students have won this over $1,000 scholarship, and the winners are Kyle Slagle, Luke Brailer, Sierra James,
Gabriella Finley, Diamond Haverstock, Ashley Hess, Dylan Knopf, Alyssa Harris. Congratulations. The Joe and Virginia Corral Scholarship is a scholarship that is given in honor of former Massillon Tigers head football coach Chuck Mather by the Corral family. Coach Mather mentored the Tigers for 6 years, winning 6 Ohio championships, 3 national titles, and finished undefeated against Canton McKinley. Coach Mather passed away in 2006. This scholarship goes to a Washington High School senior who has earned at least 1 varsity letter and maintain a minimum of a 2.8 GPA or higher. This award carries a 2-time $5,000 value. This year's recipient is Michaela Garofalo. The big one. Relda Skip Roth Scholarship is a new scholarship year offered in honor of Relda Skip Roth, a very proud graduate of Washington High School in 1945 and was a longtime educator in the Massillon City School District from 1961 to 1979. She was an English teacher at Lauren Andrews and also at Washington High School. Because of her value of education, she wanted to continue her tradition of education to Washington High School students pursuing higher education, and therefore this scholarship was established in her name. The winners of the Relda Ross Scholarship are Josh Perry, Logan Worley, and Megan Rudy. Congratulations. The Corey Enlick Memorial Scholarship is given in memory of Army Sergeant Corey Enlick, who died from injuries sustained in Operation Iraqi Freedom. Corey was a 2003 graduate of Massillon Washington High School. He was assigned to the 2nd Squadron, 1st Cavalry Regiment, 4th Brigade, 2nd Infantry Division, Stryker Brigade Combat Team. This is the 8th year a student has won this scholarship honoring Corey. The recipient is Solomon Collins. Please welcome to the stage Mayor Kathy Catazero Perry.
Good evening. It's an honor to be here with all of you tonight and all of these impressive young leaders. They are very impressive, wouldn't you say? I'm so proud of each one of you. Congratulations. We have, tonight we're going to award the Mayor's Scholarship Awards. We have worked with our local colleges and universities to give a $1,000 scholarship from Stark State, Kent State, Walsh, Malone, Mountain Union, and Akron, Worcester. So we have been able to work with them to honor their students and help you with books or anything that you need for up to $1,000. So tonight, I'd like to present Luke Brailer with the Stark State College Scholarship. As well as Cameron Sunkel for Walsh University. These next two recipients are each receiving $500. They both were very impressive, and it was very hard to choose one of them. So Caitlin Brown, who will be attending Kent State University, please come up and accept your scholarship. And finally, KP Benton, who will also be attending Kent State University. And I'd like to bring up Mr. Eric Myers for the next award.
The Massillon Education Association offers 2 scholarships. The first is the Teacher Scholarship, and our recipient is Brianna Prekowski. The next is a General Education Scholarship, and this one, the recipient is Caitlin Brown. Would you please welcome to the stage Mr. Rick Dowski of the Lions Club.
Good evening. On behalf of the Massillon Lions Club, I'm here to present the Massillon Lions Club Scholarship, a non-renewable $500 scholarship given to one student here tonight. The Massillon Lions Club is part of the largest service organization in the world, Lions Club International, with 48,000 clubs and over 1.4 million members serving over 200 countries. Our mission is to empower volunteers to serve their communities, meet humanitarian needs, encourage peace, and promote international understanding through Lions Club. Simply stated, our motto says it all: we serve. Founded in 1943, the Massillon Lions Club has spent the past 75 years striving to meet the mission of Lions Club International, specializing in site conservation and assisting with the hearing impaired. Fundraising program like the Lions Club Annual Show, Candy Days, and Fly the Flag, the Massillon Lions Club has raised hundreds of thousands of dollars for organizations and residents of the city of Massillon and surrounding areas. In addition, we oversee the operation and maintenance of the Lions Lincoln Theater, as well as the vision screening program, which screens all students in the city of Massillon for multiple vision impairments. The Massillon Lions Club has developed this scholarship to provide a small amount of financial relief, but more importantly, to recognize a student that has a passion and understanding for community service, and that represents what we as Lions look for and strive to achieve every day. The recipient of the 2019 Lions Club Scholarship is Sierra James. It's my pleasure to introduce our next presenter, Carmela Jeffries.
It's a pleasure to be here to present the Joseph and Rhea Jeffries Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship, which recognizes students who have a sound academic background and who have shared their talents through extracurricular activities and community involvement, was established to honor our parents. Our parents believed it was important to be a well-rounded individual. They also believed with education, hard work, and perseverance, any goal could be achieved. After reviewing the applications, transcripts, and recommendations of tonight's recipients, the committee felt that they had already demonstrated a dedication to these beliefs. Tonight's recipients pursued a challenging academic curriculum, which included honors, AP, and college credit plus courses. Each has been recognized for their academic prowess by being inducted into the National Honor Society. while actively participating and providing leadership in a multitude of school and community activities. Each of these recipients has also worked part-time. It's obvious each has set goals and selected courses and activities from which to learn and grow. After more life experiences, their goals may change, but currently they are laying a foundation for their future. Therefore, it is with pride that I present the Josephine Rhea Jeffries Memorial Scholarship to Michaela Garofalo and Matthew Hersher.
Congratulations, Matthew.
Will you please welcome Kathy Wells to the stage?
Oh, you're Kathy? I am. Oh, thank you.
Janice Ferotsis Groves Scholarship is what we're going to present next. Janice Ferotsis Groves was a 1978 graduate of Washington High School. She graduated from the University of Akron and obtained her master's degree, magna cum laude, from Miami University. Janice was a teacher in the Worthington school system. Her scholarship is awarded to a student who is planning a career in education. The recipient this year is Caitlin Brown. Our next presentation will be read by President of the Student Council, Luke Balazic.
The Washington High School Student Council initiates the process of choosing the Teacher of the Year by surveying fellow students in order to compile a list of Washington High School teachers who have made an impact on the lives of their students. From this list, Student Council members prepare a ballot for the names of the top 5 to 8 nominees for the student body to cast their vote for the Teacher of the Year. The 2018-2019 Student's Choice for Teacher of the Year recipient is Mr. Justin Foster. And Mr. Foster could not make it tonight, and he will be receiving a plaque for his distinction. Please welcome Mrs. Brayler back to announce Miss Massillonian and Outstanding Senior Boy.
Before I get to that, I would actually like to welcome to the stage from the Shelley Company to present the Shelley Award.
All right. In honor of outstanding performance and dedication, we proudly present the 2019 Community Scholarship to Matthew Hersher.
Thank you. Before we present the Outstanding Senior Boy and Miss Massillonian, I want to take a moment to present a personal award from the staff of the Guidance Office of Washington High School. After 30 years with the Massillon City Schools, 29 of which have been at Washington High School, Miss Kathy Jo Wells will be retiring. I didn't think I'd cry. She was hired in 1989 to teach English and then became a school counselor at Loring Andrews for 1 year before returning to Washington High School. She has not just been one of our colleagues, but she has been our dear, kind, hilarious friend who we will miss so much. So from Sharon and Christine and Rachel and definitely Jamie and I, we love you, Kathy, and congratulations. We know she doesn't want to talk, but we do love her very much. Okay, now for the main event, the Miss Massillonian and Outstanding Senior Boy presentation. To be eligible for Miss Massillonian and Outstanding Senior Boys, students must have a minimum of a 3.3 GPA and have less than 24 absences and 10 tardies through their junior year. Once eligibility is determined, the students then receive points for student activities, teacher evaluations, an impromptu essay, and a popular vote. From that process, the top 12 girls and top 12 boys participate in a formal assembly and interview, and then they were judged by members of our community. This year's top 12 participants were Ashley Hess, Alexis Markley, Gabriella Finley, Michaela Garofalo, Amaya Turley, Brianna Perkowski, Destiny Stevenson, Mahaley Neese, Victoria Menchez, Megan Manson, Diamond Haverstock, and Hannah Gump for the girls. And for the boys, Matt Hersher, Luke Balizay, Cameron Sunkel, William Dean Clark, James Hardwick, Zane Meyer, Justin Gaddis, Nathan Tansucci, Josh Perry, Luke Brayler, Mitchell Paulus, and Jake Hess. At this time, will the top 5 boys please stand and remain standing? Jacob Hess, Mitchell Paulus, Dean Clark, Luke Balizay, and Matt Hersher. At this time, will the top 5 girls please stand and remain standing? They are in no particular order. Brianna Perkowski, Amaya Turley, Gabriella Finley, Alexis Markley, and Ashley Hess. Gentlemen? The winners are Gabriella Finley and Matt Hersher. Gabriella and Matt, if you could come forward and go over by your pictures so we can get more pictures. Again, congratulations, Gabriella and Matt. Congratulations. And let me welcome back to the stage our principal, Mr. David Lotzenschlager.
I'm not Dave Lotzenschlager, I'm the other bald guy. So I just wanted to congratulate all of our great students and our great supportive parents. I am Paul Salvino, our superintendent, and I know I was not scheduled to speak, but one announcement I wanted to make was one of the things I noticed last year when I came home to take over Washington High School as our principal last year. I was a little shocked that there is not a plaque in our high school that notates all the former Miss Massillonian Outstanding Senior Boy recipients. And these are fantastic kids. So one of the first order of businesses I have this summer is we will be securing a plaque to be placed in Washington High School that forever will have the memory of all of our winners since the beginning of time, since this award has been given. So students, your name will forever be engraved. Congratulate everyone.
I know it's a long evening. I certainly don't want to be long-winded here. I just want to recognize just a few people. Our guidance department in putting this particular night and evening on. They do a lot of work for this. Also, Mr. Myers, and I would be remiss without mentioning Mrs. Elder, Sharon Elder, who does so much work to make this evening go so smooth. I can tell you as a building principal here, the last couple months, nobody can prepare you for the different things that are really true to Massillon between the award ceremonies and Miss Massillon and the Outstanding Senior Boy and distinguished citizens. And what a special place to be, what a special night. These students here, congratulations to the students in front of me. Congratulations to the students here on the stage. I will leave you with this. I think I can speak for all the people that provided scholarship money over that $100,000 mark to each and every one of you. I think I can speak for them to say that that was their gift to you, and how you use that money in the next 4 to 5 years will be your gift back to them. So keep in mind that money for them, I know, is well spent. Please keep in mind as you go forward, what you do with that money is going to be your gift back to them. And also, just remember the hard work for the students that I have in front of me and also the students that are on the stage. You work hard, you're great kids, you give me hope as a principal, you give me hope that school is still good. And I will tell you this, the work and the commitment that you show isn't always only just yours. And as a dad, the only thing that I would want from my 2 sons is you probably got a lot of the work ethic and the commitment and the dedication from these people that are out here in front of you. And the only thing that I would ask, even if my son was 16, 17, or 18 years old, is to hear you tell them that you love them and that you appreciate the gifts that they have given to you and the time that they have spent to put you on this stage or to put you in front of me. So with that being said, have a wonderful evening. Go Tigers. God bless.